Hey, Maggie. Hi, you guys. Clarissa, Ariel, Alex, Olivia, Watermelon, Denise, Bailey, Bronquin, Katie, Kenzie, Michaela, Christina, L, Kate, Dandy, JD. Oh my gosh. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Lime soda. Hi. Where's orange soda? There's orange soda. Oh my gosh, you're on the highway. Stop typing. Oh my gosh, we can't lose you. My crush finally talked to me today. We even set up a day to get ice cream. Oh my gosh, Alex, pop off. I hope you guys have a great time. That's awesome. Amberland, I got a paralegal job, my first job. Congrats. Oh my god, there's so much good news happening right now. Ugh, love it. Okay. I can't watch Black Mirror anymore. Reality is already so disheartening. Oh, Black Mirror. Yeah, the new season. I've seen 3 of the episodes so far. Your braid looks cute. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm eating popcorn with trail mix in it. Tell me why that sounds so good right now. Linda, you got engaged? What is happening? Like, so much good news. Congratulations. Hello, husband Sam from Lizard. Hello, hello. Orange and I have been obsessed, almost finished the whole show. Yeah, it's pretty hecticana. Black Mirror is a good one. Oh my god, my hair looks actually kind of crazy today. Does the Simply Sarah situation not give you hectic anxiety, girly pop? I don't know what that means. What's the Simply Sarah situation? I don't Simply Sarah. Simply Sarah. What did I do today? I filmed my weigh-in video, edited that, scheduled it. I have been vlogging. I've also been editing that. I like to edit as I go because it's just easier. My callus on my, I don't mean to flip you guys off. My callus on my finger is so bad because I've been journaling so much. I hate it. I also made a TikTok type deal. I edited that. It was of me eating, but it was something healthy. I don't know if I'm gonna post it though. I haven't decided. Yeah, I've just been doing a lot of like work related type of stuff. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. This day sucked for me, but I'm so glad to be here. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't been having the greatest Tuesday either. So it's been nice to hear everyone's like good news and stuff. Seeing you live made my day better. Yes, thank you. Seeing you guys made me feel better. Door got hit by a car. What? What? Sarah passed. Who's Sarah? I feel bad. Simply Sarah? I don't know who that is, but regardless, that's really sad. Good evening, Amberlyn. Loving the hair today. Thank you. Thank you. Giving me Laura Croft vibes. Who's that? People are saying names. I don't know who they are. I was about to Google, but I'm like, I'm too lazy for that too. Making dinner for Orange because I'm a good wife. I live for that. What are you making? I look super cute today. I genuinely needed to hear that. I feel like a ugly ball. Oh my god, am I gonna start crying already? I'm only 4 minutes in. We are not doing this today. We are not. Oh my god, Sandy. Okay, I'm glad to hear you're okay. That's really scary. Cry with me. I cried today too. Don't say that because I will cry, like literally. Sometimes my emotions. Okay, this is me. Okay, if you want to get to know me, I'm about to explain it. So sometimes I'm like I understand I pronounce the word wrong. Everyone comes for me for it. I get it. I'm like disassociative or whatever the word is. Or sometimes I'm not. Like today, my emotions are sitting right here on my chest. Like everything that I feel is like right here. And it's like I feel all of it already. So the minute I feel something like just slightly emotional, I'm just ready to just like bawl my eyes out. Like that's where I'm at today. So we don't want to be that girl, okay? Amber, I started doing my eyeliner like you. Oh my god, I love that. Good. I bet it looks great. You pronounced it right. I don't know. People are like, Amberlyn doesn't know how to pronounce it. I mean, she doesn't experience it. What? Half of this time I can't even pronounce the word freaking the correctly. I can't even pronounce the word both or a moment or anything. Does that mean that I don't it just doesn't make sense. Like just because you don't know how to pronounce something doesn't mean you don't experience it. You know? Can you write some poetry? Oh my god, I have not written poetry. It's been a minute. I mean, I'll write like a prose in my journal here and there, but actual like poetry, like a poem, it's been a little bit of time. Personally, I love the way you say moment. Thank you. Um, Tooth update. I feel like you guys jinxed me because it hasn't hurt in like half a year. And the last few days it's been hurting. And I'm like, that is the weirdest thing I've ever seen because you guys were putting like tooth emojis. And I'm like, this is some weird, coincidences to me are so fucking weird. Obviously, it's a coincidence, but like, it's just so weird to me because it hasn't been bothering me. And all of a sudden, you guys are like, tooth, 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 tooth. I'm like, how fucking weird is that? Like, that's such a weird coincidence. I can't. Um, Will I get another PO box? Probably not. Um, is this a new shirt? No. It's an oldie but goodie. Um, People have died from tooth issues. Let's not. Okay, we're gonna move the topic. We're gonna move the topic. I have a Sprite Zero. Did you order Torrid? Yes, I did. That's gonna be for a vlog type deal. When can we do Cosmic Bingo? There is Cosmic Bingo that comes a few times a year in Oklahoma City. I don't really know the next time it's coming. Sorry, I'm like talking while trying to read. She vlogged her life in daily frames through highs and lows and internet flames, 1,000 eyes, 1,000 views, some watch with love, some just to bruise. Damn, that's deep. My girlfriend loves you. Nicolette, hello, Nicolette. How are you? And thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. I think she can fit in a dentist chair. Can't even talk. I definitely can fit in a dentist chair. Yes, yes. Dentist chairs don't have arms unless you want to like have the option to put them down. So we're good over here with that. If I could fit in a movie theater seat where the arms do not go up, I think we're good in a dentist chair. The next nail color is probably gonna be like black. I'm thinking black or like my favorite shade of pink. I don't know. I know. Y'all are coming for me. I get it. I'll be fine. Dentist chairs are uncomfortable. They are. The hoops are hooping. Hell yeah. This is the perfect size hoop. Bigger the hoop, bigger the hope. Our movie theater ceiling collapsed. All right. Everything is scaring me. I just need to go like lay in my bed like this and just don't move. Like a ruler, just be like, that's what I should go do. You know, I love the way you say Naruto. Stop. Oh my god, I pronounced it wrong. That means I don't live the experience of Naruto. It just doesn't even exist. Yeah, I got one of my wisdom teeth yanked out. Oh my god, let me tell you. That was a relief. So it sucks while it's happening, but it's gonna be a big relief. The movie theater was 65 years old. Wow, that's a bit, yeah. Oh my god. Thank you, sister. My hair why does everyone like my hair today? I'm, like, so confused. This is, like, my lazy hairstyle, but thank you, I appreciate that. How's my lawyer doing? I'm sure they're good. Shout out Lawyer Lynn. Lawyer Lynn, I can't. Um, oh my gosh, can we get into how Beck apologized and said they should have been more clear about what they said? Hmm. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about it because, you know, I've also used the excuse, "Oh, I said the wrong thing," or blah, 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 and, like, people never, like, accept my apology for what it is, but, Beck is allowed to do the same thing and, like, "Oh, accountability." Like, I can't. It wasn't accountability, that whole video was literally just excuse, excuse after excuse, so I saw no accountability. Sorry, Shannon, it's a nervous habit sometimes. Um, Linda, you're wearing chokers? I live for that. Hell yeah. Um, they really never said that you didn't have cancer. Yeah, but, you know, a flat out, "Yeah, Amberlynn had cancer," and then just, like, moved on with the question would have been nice. Beck claimed they were standing up for themselves, but a lot of what they shared had nothing to do with that. It was uncalled for. Some things should be kept private. Yeah, 100%, like, and the accountability I thought it was so funny. And the accountability video, Beck goes, "Yeah, I shouldn't have posted, like, my ex's dirty underwear on Facebook, and I have grown so much since then. I would never do that now." Bro, some of the things you've shared about me, correlates and is it very much in the same family of posting dirty underwear. So you haven't changed. I don't know what to say about it. Um, I'm not gonna get upset, Potted. I feel very, like, there's certain things that are making me sad and other things that I'm just like so far removed from that I just don't even care anymore. You know? Oh my god. Sister Lynn, we need you to be president. Stop. What would be the first thing that I would do? World peace for all. Let's all just get along, please. No one should speak on another person's cancer, especially without permission of the person who had it. Very that as well, yes. Um, what's your favorite Lynn? Definitely like sexy Lynn, spicy Lynn, finger Lynn, and love Lynn, happy Lynn. Um, you know those Lyns for sure. I like President Lynn. I can't. Um, Everyone's getting a snap. Yeah, it was a snap, but it wasn't. It's just, it's literally just a streak with my cousin, and it was a black screen. Like, that's that's what that was. Nothing special. Um, Update on love life. No, there isn't any. Puzzle Snoblin? Huh? Is everybody hydrating? Yeah. Sprite Zero. That's so funny. Legoland. I love a Legoland. Oh my god, the fixation bone is back, thankfully. So I'm like, yeah, you guys will see my update for my weekly vlog next Monday. Do you guys like my new YouTube schedule? I've had so many people. Usually I get so many complaints about my YouTube schedule, this and that, this and that. But ever since I started this current YouTube schedule that I've been doing for like a few weeks now, people are actually enjoying it. And I'm like, okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, oh, Juniper is so fucking hydrated. Okay, I live for that. Mm, okay, another thing I thought was very interesting in Spidey Lex quitting YouTube and saying goodbye to you, like LOL. Very funny. Yeah, Alexis can't take the heat. Most people can't. Like, I hate to bring up Zach, but Zach can't take the heat. Beck couldn't take the heat. Now Alexis, it's like all of these people dish it but can't take it. They dished it and dished it and dished it, and then they got just like the smallest taste, and they're like, "I'm peacing out. I'm peacing out." I feel like I'm the only constant. I am the only constant. And I know this is gonna sound hecticana, but listen, in my life, I have been treated like fucking shit by people. Yes, I have also done wrong. That's not about this. Okay, that's not what I'm focusing on in this moment. Um, I have been treated like absolute garbage, and it started at a very young age with my parents, obviously. And it's like I constantly forgive and I stay and I stay and I stay and I forgive. And then it goes into friendships and then it goes into relationships and then it goes into this and then that's and this and that's. I feel like YouTube is just another perfect example of I stay no matter what. And it's like I stayed on I didn't get paid on YouTube until like 4 years in. So I'm getting like I got hate uh, even when I wasn't being paid. So you guys, I know a lot of people like to say, "Oh, Amberlynn's only staying because she gets hate." No, I mean, she's only staying because she gets paid. Like, no, like I would be on YouTube regardless. That's one thing I want to let you guys know. Even if one day I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go get like a real job, you still will be seeing my ass on the YouTube. I don't know what it is. I think it's a lot of like, it's been a constant for me. And I'm a like a YouTube is a constant for me, and I'm a constant on YouTube. It's just like, I don't know, I'm rambling. Why am I always rambling? Like genuinely, I ramble a lot. Okay. Um, Comment check me out on here, girl. I would love it. I react to you and talk about true crime. I made you a junk journal though. I hope you're doing well, by the way. You're beautiful. Thank you, baby girl. And thank you so much for the super chat. I genuinely appreciate that. Lexa's new girl looks like a Timu version of you. I can't. That's hectic. I'm glad that Beck admitted that you did have cancer. Maybe now people will believe you and not drag you down anymore. Yeah. Your health is your business, not the haters. Yeah, for real. I think what made Alexis's girlfriend look like me was just like the hairstyle, maybe for like a second. I don't know. I don't see it personally. I don't see it. Um, yeah, I don't know. Enter my DJ era. Can you imagine? Holy. We need the side-by-side pic. That's crazy. Hello, Danny. How are you? How are you? Hope you are well. Thank you for watching. DJ Lynn. Yeah. She looks like you. You know you see it. I mean, she's smaller than me, so she's like a skinny version. She's a smaller version. I mean, we all know Alexis had a crush on me, like, hard. And Alexis lying, saying that because remember how I mentioned, like, we had tone pecs? We've had phone sex before. Alexis sitting there, like, lying, saying that I insinuated it is the weirdest thing in the world because one thing that you'll know about me, you can ask Feline, you can ask Tommy. I am weird about making the first move. I can be so fucking into you and so fucking horny. Sorry, this is TMI, and still not do it. I don't know what it is. So the fact that I'm like not really into Alexis that way, like, is really weird that she would sit there and be like, yeah, Amberlynn actually started it. Bitch, no. Literally no. So Alexis, should I say this? She has said a lot of stuff about me. I don't know what to do. I'm not like judging her. I'm not talking bad about her. I'm just explaining the situation. Alexis would do a lot of acid, and when she would do a lot of acid, she would become more friendly and she was a little bit more horny, things like that. So when she would call me, she'd be like, "Oh, I'm about to touch myself." I'm like, "Okay, I'm about to hang up," you know? And then there was one time during the era when I got drunk all the time, I stayed on the fucking phone. And we both but she was definitely the one who started it and all of that. I literally I genuinely can't. And she tried to have phone sex with me multiple times. And I would always be like, nah. Like she even would send me unsolicited vajinky photos to Snapchat. Like, ugh, like what do you do in that sort of situation? It was weird. I'm not gonna lie about it. But finally one time I gave in. Oh no. Whoopsies. Like, anyways, I just can't. Alexis is so fake, such a lie. Like, I literally genuinely can't. Like, put your vajinky in someone else's face because I clearly didn't want it, and you were big mad that I didn't choose you, and I chose Tommy instead. Literally can't. So that's that. What is slackjaw? Sorry, I saw someone say I'm sitting here slackjaw. What is that? You give him one time and she thinks you want her for real. Where did vajinky come from? Oh, that's what I've always called it. Yeah, I've been doing that for like probably more than a decade. Um, it's just I don't know what to do about it. Your mom's laugh, very that coded. It was acid for real. Anyways, that doesn't matter. I'm not talking shit. Like go do your acid, have fun. Like connect with the universe however you want. But I just don't think it's okay to lie. That's the part that I'm not down with it. Ooh, girl, I ordered a new Lego. Hold on. Sorry, not me getting so excited. I'm checking the tracking. Hold on. Um, wait. Oh, I'm so excited. Hold on, let me check the tracking. You guys, it'll be okay. I love how we go from Vajinky to Lego. Like that's literally how it goes around here. Wait, I thought I saved that email. I'm confused. Oh, there's the tracking. Okay, I was so confused. Oh, this Lego is gonna pop off. Oh my god, it's gonna be here that soon. Oh, this Lego. It's about to. You guys, I'm so fucking excited for this new Lego that I'm getting. Like, it's actually the brand Lego too. Every time I show you guys Lego updates, I'll make sure to tell you if it's actual true Lego because I do a lot of different brands, but I'm telling you, the number one brand is Lego for real, for real. Like, we can't deny it. Oh yeah, my favorite part too is Alexis in her like goodbye YouTube, goodbye Amberlyn video. She says how I'm not supportive. That's a lie. Let me prove that to you. Boom. Okay, so before like all the tea popped off and stuff, she sent me her AI voice and stuff. She literally was like, "Yeah, that's really me." You can tell it's not her. Like, yes, I've heard Alexis sing for real, and Alexis is like decent, but like it's AI. It's all AI. And so she sent it to me, and I was like, I said, "Wait!" I literally have it. Wait, these are amazing. Holy shit, I love them. Right here, look. You guys get the point. Thank you. She said, "Thank you. I did everything myself. The instrumentals, the vocals, the mixing, the editing, literally everything." Which is not true. But it's just like I was very supportive. So it's like who are you lying to? What for and why? Like what is the point of all this? Like I don't understand. It's very like hecticona to me. Um like I don't know. Not Amber accusing someone else of using AI. Yeah, like I don't understand what you mean by that because what have I used AI for? Nothing. I don't know what that means. But like, I don't know. It's just frustrating. She was not supportive. I was so supportive. I was so supportive always. Like, I just don't understand. Sorry. She wanted to impress you. I don't know. Do the doll AI trend? What is that? Of all the times to check the tracking of your package, it's just because I got a random notification about it, so I wanted to check it. So, um, don't encourage more AI slop. Come here, baby girl. They all think your voice things are AI. I know. I don't know how to prove that it's not. I tried to prove that it's not, but it's like there's no if someone wants to give me an idea, like I'm down with it. Like literally tell me. Um I screen recorded it to prove that I got it through Instagram. Like if someone is using AI, that's on them. Like if you don't want your voice in my Let's Talk videos, totally understand. I wouldn't want a bunch of haters to hear my voice either. Let's be real. So I totally get it. Like, okay, but show yourself opening the message and blur out the name. How? How? That doesn't even make sense. That genuinely does not make sense. So you think they sound like AI too then? I've only thought one. Out of every single voice message I've ever done, I've only thought one, but I've actually messaged I don't know if I should talk about this in a vlog, like a little update. I actually message like me and the person decided to message each other and I was like, "Are like did you use AI? Like people think like you used AI, I'm not gonna lie about it." And they messaged back and they were like, "You don't need to prove these people. You don't need to prove anything to these people." And I'm like, I know, but it's just annoying. It's more annoying than anything else, I think. Um, yeah, I could show you right now, but the only issue is I'm gonna have to screenshot. Hold on. I might have already screenshotted it, but I just need to crop out their username because mm-mm. Did I have this conversation? Oh, sorry, I'm searching. Maybe I didn't have this cover. I'm currently in my photos. I'm just trying to let y'all know. Okay. I guess I didn't screen. Okay, hold on. All right, now I'm clicking on my Instagram. I'm going through. I know they have no photo. I have so many messages you guys don't even know due to this voice message thingy majigger. Okay, here it is. All right. So I found it, taking screenshots. Okay. Now I'm going into my photos. I don't want you guys to think I'm doing any crazy business. I'm just cropping their username out. That is all I'm doing. Okay. I took 2 screenshots. That means I'm cropping twice. Like the fact that I have to like narrate everything, I'm so scared is hectic. Okay. Is everything good? Let me see if there's anything personal. I just want to make sure. I'm literally just reading it. Okay. All right. So here's the first thing where he actually messaged me first and said, "Sorry, my question made you cry, but I loved your answer and it made me tear up, especially when you talked about how you felt unloved. That is one of the goals as my father of 2 boys, i.e., to make sure they never have any doubt of how important and loved they are. I fully understand what you mean, as I wonder how things might have been if I had not been adopted, but it is impossible to really imagine something that never happened." And I said, "Oh my gosh, hi, I wasn't expecting you to message me. And don't worry, sometimes crying is therapeutic. I'm sure you're doing a great job as a father. And I was like, okay, so a change of topic real quick. People think I used AI for your voice memo. How can I prove to them that I didn't? It's so strange, lol. I think that was my way of like, maybe he'd be willing to like send me a photo. I don't know, a video, like maybe I don't know. And he said, I think you need to just let people think what they think. Proving something is not AI is pretty much impossible, as AI is just that good. It's like when anyone comments positively about you, some people think it's you with fake accounts. True. I've been told the same in the past, and there is no way I can prove I am not you. So I just ignore them and know that others out there who love you will do the same. Either that, or we will all get together in real life for Amberfest 2025 and show that we are real people. But even then, there would probably be someone out there to call us out as fake. I'm sorry you have to deal with this crap when all you're doing is trying to bring pleasure to your fans. But hopefully the controversy gives you the best revenge and you're laughing all your way to the bank. So there it all is. I don't know what to say about it. I just feel like no matter what I do, I'm always doing something wrong and I'm just really fed up with it, you know? It just gets really annoying. Stop trying to prove everything right or wrong. It is exhausting. Imagine how I feel. You guys are just watching it. Imagine being the person experiencing it, you know? I'm just like, this is hectic. Lampshade is not about this. Lampshade is like, shut the fuck up. Ugh. No more proving shit. I know. I genuinely wish I could be like that. It's so hard sometimes. Can we play truth or drink? I'm not drinking. I think it's a bit cringe that a dude who knows you're queer is saying that to you. Saying what? Choose Legos or purses? Probably Lego. I choose Lego over everything. Truth or hydrate? Oh my god, I live for that. That he thinks you're cute. It doesn't bother me. I mean, it is what it is. Like, let's play choosy with your Legos. How? Hold on a second, okay? Sorry, anytime that you guys see me do that, it's because I have to get up and do something. I got up so fast too. That's crazy. Okay. The fact that she mutes when she does that too. Yeah, I don't. Why not mute? I don't understand. Hi, baby boy. Oh my god, Orange, you have a new kitty? What does the baby look like? When you gotta go, you gotta go. No, it wasn't about me. I was taking care of the twinks, Jewish. Did my hair get shorter? No. Did it? I'm gonna trim it again in like a few weeks, I would say. Oh, how cute. Oh, you rescued a stray? I live for that. You should get a perm. Yeah, I would love curly hair. I would love it. I'd live for it. He's an orange tabby. Aw. Give me baby boy. Come on. I hear you chirping. You're chirping all day. Oh no, Twinkie's doing that thing. Do you guys have a dog that backward sneezes? Oh my god, it gives me anxiety. Okay, she only did it once. Would I ever go blonde? No. I need you to help me with names though. Miso or Milo? Sorry, I love them both, so I'm having like a full-fledged like moment. Come on, baby. Come on. Miso's more unique, but Milo is adorable. How old is Amber? I'm 34. We're playing Choosy. Oh my god, do you guys want to play Choosy? I should, you know what? For one of my live streams, I should get like, because I have cute stickers, I'm not gonna lie. I should get like 20 of them and we should play Choosy with them. I could like put up two and then put a little poll and then, yeah. It'd be stupid, but it'd be something to do. Boo Woo, no. Hi, baby. Oh my god, you're so sweet. I just every time I mention Choosy, like people are like, why is she joking about abuse? People are so fucking dumb. People are so fucking dumb. Like genuinely. I've been doing Choosy since I was 7 fucking years old by myself. I'm sorry that an activity that I love to do, my partner decided to do it with me in the same sense of like I would do things that they enjoyed that I didn't particularly enjoy, but that's just what you do when you're in a relationship. Like the fuck? I genuinely cannot get over it. Oh my god, it makes me feel crazy. I feel so crazy sometimes. That's wild. Um, what's your show? I will never understand why people have an issue with lip picking. It was never lip picking. It was like plucking. Like, have you ever heard of ASMR plucking? They just go like this, and then it was like a light massage. Like, isn't that what couples do? They fill on each other's body and they give each other massages. Like, I would give Beck arm and hand massages all the time. Oh no, that was abuse. Like, I'm able to literally be like, yeah, I was controlling. I'm fully about that life. Like, I fully can take accountability. Like, I was trolling. I can admit to that. But there is so much bullshit that is not real and not true that I also am just like, this stuff over here isn't true, but this stuff over here is. So let's focus on the is and let the stuff that isn't like go. Like let that go. You know, it's very that coded, but it is what it is. Um, did you get the Shrek Outhouse shirt from the Tord collection? I don't know what that means. Shrek out the what is that? I don't have a Shrek shirt. Um, you're our personal reality show sometimes, but I'm a real life. The haters gaslight you like it's their full-time job. It's so crazy. I question my sanity all the time. I'm like, "What?" Um, the shirt with the crescent moon. Oh, that's from Hot Topic. Oh, you sent me a picture of your cat? Doopity doo. Oh my god, how cute. Mm, look at the babes. Oh my gosh. I vote I vote Gumball. Gumball. Whoops. That auto corrected it to something else. Oh my gosh, how freaking cute. I can't. Oh my god. Voice message. I can't. Okay. It is what it is, and it is what it ain't. BB Boisier. Gumball is such a cute name. I live for that. Isn't the phrase "it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't"? I don't know. I don't care. Did you take pics with your cousin? I took pics with all my cousins. I saw multiple cousins, like 8. I have a big family. How was your time with your cousins? Amazing, truly. Um my boyfriend said he needs your choice of miso or Milo because we're both heavily debating. Oh, I have to choose? Wait, okay, Bryn. So one of you wants miso and one of you wants Milo. Is that the situation? Yes. Oh, okay. Um, I feel like I'm biased. That's my issue. Because I know a Milo. Ugh. Since I know a Milo, it's hard for me to choose because like automatically I'm like biased towards that name. But miso is more like unique. So it's like I'm gonna say miso. Only just because it's unique and I like unique. That's why I like wasabi and stuff like that. But Milo is also adorable, okay? But maybe you can name him Miso Milo. Miso Milo. I don't know why that was like if you say it really fast, maybe that could be his middle name, like Miso. Someone said Miso Lin, and then I got confused. Miso Milo. Miso Milo, get your booty in here right now. Miso Milo. I don't know why that's funny. Missile, very that. It was gonna be a missile. Um, how many first cousins do I have? Too many. I have a lot. I have a lot. I don't mean too many for real, but I do have a lot because yeah, that's how family works. How was a family get together? It was amazing. Miso Lynn Reed. Were there any awkward moments at the family get together? No, none at all. Church brat, you are weird. Hello, Kendra. Hi. My family don't work that way. I got 3 people. What? 3 people. Some people only have like 10 and that think that's a lot. 10 what? First cousins or cousins in general? Apparently Milo is a drink. Is it? Oh. Hmm. What type of drink is it? The best part of the family meeting? There's just so many things. I don't know. I think just like being surrounded by people who like love you unconditionally and like for you like is such an amazing feeling, you know? And there was a lot of laughter, a lot of joking, you know? Felt good. I look irresistible today. Um Thanks. Mhm. We love love around here. looking up Laura Croft because what does that mean? Hold on. I can't with this anymore. What? It's not even a real person? I am so out of the loop. I am genuinely so confused. I don't understand. Maybe it's just because my braid looks really good. Did I do that good of a job? Wow. It's so thin. It used to be so much thicker. Menopause, folks. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go through it. And then like these little guys, because I lost so much hair at one point, so it's like growing back, and then like I keep, going like this, so then I lose more right there, and I'm just like, getting older, man. Getting older. It's hectic. I am. BB goo. BB goo. You don't know what old is. I do. I mean, I know my version of old, okay? Do I sleep with wet hair? No, not usually. And if I do, then I put it in a braid. You know what I'm saying? Zachary Michael's back? Pop off. Should we react to it? What was that noise? Should we react to it? You're unhinged a little. You're obsessed. Literally, he's the one with like who has a whole channel about me. Hold on. Someone posted something, I'm reading it. Okay.
Hey everybody, it's me Zach and welcome back to my channel. Hey! Hey! How y'all doing? Hey everybody, how are you?
Okay, I don't know what to say about it. I like your new intro. I genuinely do because I like that sound. It's a TikTok sound.
How doing? I hope you're doing well. You're feeling well, rested, at peace, and
This is a reaction. This is a reaction channel now. Okay, right now we are reacting.
Hope you're excited for.
You know what, Caroline? I'm going to do a little this, a little bit of that. I don't know why I don't just block that person like wholeheartedly. Like I literally can't.
Need to be back on the internet. I hope you're excited.
First impressions, I love the hair color. It's giving. It's giving.
Dude, I guess just want to start off. Well, first of all, let me say, I have no idea really. Like, I didn't write out anything. I don't have anything planned to say specifically in this video.
If I said that, he would have been like, why not? This is your job. So
I'm mostly.
Should I react like myself or should I react like how they react to me? See, that's where I get conflicted. I'm like, should I be a bitch like how they're a bitch, like how they're all a bitch? Or should I just react how I would react? Which be myself, genuinely? Okay.
Probably just.
I'd be like, oh, I relate to that. Sometimes I don't do notes and sometimes I do. It just depends.
Ramble a bit, yap a bit, which recently in conversation.
I love rambling. I love yapping. Can you guys even hear Zach?
situations with some people in my personal life. I've done a lot of apologizing for like rambling and yapping and oversharing with people in my personal life lately, and so I've apologized for it, and they're all just like, Zach, it's like part of your charm. It's part of who you are. We recognize that it's just like something that comes with you, and you should stop apologizing for it because it's just
Sorry, the tomatoes get me every time. Like, you guys think it hurts my feelings, and it doesn't. I love tomatoes actually to be thrown at me. I'd rather them be thrown at me than in my mouth. Um, but yeah, Zach, I relate to that. I was gonna say, can I speed him up? Okay. Because I watch everything at times two speed. I feel like I'm literally watching a snail go across like the sidewalk right now. um the dude. Oh, thank you for the hearts and the roses. You guys are sweet. Stop. I hate tomatoes. So I can speed them up? Okay. I won't do times two because some people are like, how the hell is that even possible? So I'll just do like 1.25 for now and see how you guys feel. But yeah, I ramble a lot too, Zach. So I totally get it. Like, never apologize for being yourself. Never apologize for rambling because I'm in full support of rambling of anyone because it's like to ramble means you have a lot of thoughts. Okay. Go for it.
part of who you are. So, noted, noted. And we're probably going to do a lot of that today because it's just whatever comes to my mind and whatever I can think about and this, that, the other. I mostly today was just feeling like, you know what, it's time to sit down and film. It's time to get back to, it's time to let's get to, if you will. And we're getting to. And I really envisioned this looking probably a bit different than.
I'm very glad that Zach is back because I feel like that means his mental health is improving. So I know how it feels to have really bad mental health. So it's like if your mental health is so bad that you like have to get off the internet, then it must be horrific. So the fact that like Zach is back, it just goes to show that there like is improvement, and that's a good thing.
What it is, because I think when I first took this break, I really had in my mind that I was going to leave for an undetermined amount of time. Although I said that, and I like in my mind, I was like minimum 1 week, which I really knew and felt wouldn't be enough, and max like a month. And we've almost hit a month. I think in like 6 days, 5 or 6 days, it'll be a month. I don't know. I guess it depends on when I post this as well. But so I really thought after whatever that amount of time.
Seeing him with dyed hair makes me want to go dye my hair. I've been wanting to dye my hair. Now me and him have the same hair color. We both do the same therapy. We now have the same hair color. I love the Lego, and he recently got Legos. We're twinning, Zach, for real. I live for that. Okay. Twinlin.
Way, I would come back a different person. I would come back with like a new game plan for my internet platform in general, both here and on Twitch and or like Instagram, Twitter, wherever you might find me. And the reality is that is like very, very wishful thinking on my end, or that was very wishful thinking on my end. I think as time went along, I realized like maybe that wasn't going to happen. In fact, actually, if I'm being honest, the first week of my break, it didn't feel like a break because my mind was just like spinning and looping about like, Zach, what are you going to do with your life? How are you going to fix this mess that you've made in your life? Which like, I don't know what the mess I felt like I made in my life was outside of like, I just was really worried I would never want to come back to YouTube and I would never want to do this again. And so I think
So I get that because my brain also does these like crazy loops where like my anxiety, like genuinely, wholeheartedly, like I cannot stop thinking about the very thing that is like making me anxious or sad or whatever it may be. Like, so I get it. Zach's pronouns are he, him, they, them. Goes by either one. So I relate to that. And baby girl, do you need help, sweet? Hold on. I'm gonna help Twinks because sometimes it's hard for her to get on the couch. She's getting old. So I'll be right back. So I said to the window, to the wall. Um, what else did Zach say? I'm sure, like, someone's mental health can't be good when, like, every day they're purposely trying to be negative. Does that make sense? Reacting to me is a negative experience. And if it's because Zach genuinely just sees me negatively, okay. Or if it's because he has to be that way because that's the entertainment and reaction channels. Whatever the reason is, it doesn't matter. But like to know that every time Amberlynn uploads, like, fuck, now we have to go into like a negative headspace. That must be hard, you know?
And I was like, you gotta figure out a game plan. You gotta figure out all of your pathways out. And so the first week I was
Yes, Danny. Yes. I would say about 97.5% of the time. Yes.
so anxious that I wouldn't even really call it a break. It wasn't until like I really just let myself not worry about work, not worry about the internet, not worry about what people on the internet were doing, that I was able to like take a deep breath and
That's not true because I hate that I even know this, but someone sent me a screenshot of Zach on Discord. I think it was like a week ago where he was like, "Oh, I just saw Amberlynn's title for her new video. I totally wish I was coming back to the internet so I could react." So he definitely still was paying attention to me and what was going on because like he said it in his Discord, you know?
and really like relax and let myself just like disconnect a little bit.
Yeah, he does share his opinion, but I mean, I'm sure it does get exhausting to react to someone that there is a big what am I trying to say? It's heavily negative. It's never oh, my Wi-Fi just glitched. Press 1. Are you guys here? Okay. Um, Zach has been nothing but nice to you. So there has been moments where Zach has been more understanding of certain situations, which I'm always grateful for because sometimes it gets very hard to have so many people like the Strawberry Hill Cake thing, like Zach like going against the grain and like being like, I actually feel for Amberlynn and I feel like Amberlynn's right in this situation. Like no one should have sent that to her. Like I appreciated that. But if we're doing like if we're trying to get the medium of the situation, on average, more than ever, Zach isn't always nice to me. That's not the truth. That's like saying, "Oh, you're in a relationship where you're extremely unhappy and your partner's always negative towards you." Well, just ignore that because sometimes they say nice things to you. No, that's not the way it works. Um, it's just not. So, um, Zach crashed out on you so badly you didn't deserve it. That was crazy for sure. Anyways, I'm not saying anything negative about Zach in this moment, but I'm just saying um i- his channel is very negative, you know? It just is.
I think in terms of like my mental health, like, well, first of all, I guess I should say like so many people responded so kindly. Like I didn't look.
I'm not being shady at all. So I'm actually going to be blocking you from my channel. So I'll talk to you later. Actually, I'll talk to you never.
Immediately. I have since like in the past few days.
I'm actually being pretty understanding as someone who like literally is criticized by this person has been daily for years. I'm actually, um I'm just not gonna finish my thought there.
Is taking a look at like social media and the comments on my last video and things like that. And people are just very kind. I think there was also, I probably should have looked this up before. There was a person who made a very, very sweet video.
So Zach is a mean person. I'm not familiar with him. I don't want I wouldn't say he's a mean person. I would just say that like it's another typical reaction channel where it's a lot of Amberlynn, why does your hair look like that? Or that shirt doesn't look that great on you. Or why are you still crying about a breakup that happened 3 weeks ago? Or, oh, are we really talking about this again? Or "Ugh, can you shut up and stop yapping? Like, it- those are things that Zach has said verbatim constantly.
Their YouTube channel is Studio Deets, and they made a really sweet, kind.
A lot of people do not like Studio Deets. I'm not going to get into that, but I have heard some crazy things that like Studio Deets is like super creepy and just trying to like befriend all the reaction channels. That's weird.
Compassionate video.
Other channels do dirtier for sure, for sure.
About me from like people who left comments and things like that. I just want to say like all the support and kind comments and well wishes and things like that really mean a lot to me. Like truly, I think I know and or knew that a lot of people on the internet cared about me and that I was an important.
Yeah, even I like weirdly enough have like a part in my heart that does care for Zach, and I don't know if that's like I don't know what that is, but like I totally get that. A lot of people do care about him, and like moments where you feel despair, and I'm sure like I'm not putting words in his mouth, but I'm sure he did feel that way at one point. Like he probably for a minute there did feel alone, so I'm sure all the support online was very helpful for him.
Part of people's lives and things like that. And also, when I left YouTube, I'm gonna be honest, like I was not in a place where I felt like the internet at large cared about me, which is obviously very silly because
Like I literally just said, like Twinlin, like literally that should be Zach's new name, Twinlin, because I feel that way all the time. But it's like the thing is, Zach, a lot of people do care about you. A lot. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people. So it's good that you're noticing that.
clearly lots of people did. Lots of people have shared very kind messages. But I think that is a sign of where my mental health was at, was that I wasn't thinking rationally or clearly about things. And in that way, I have suggested to other people on the internet that if they couldn't handle it, like there's nothing tying people to stick around. And
sometimes it is hard to leave. It depends on the situation. For any sort of job, Olivia, like you're the only person saying that, sweetheart. So I am just going to react to this because why not? That's what I want to do. But you are the only person saying this. I forgot what I was going to say.
I think in general, I have like pretty good confidence or self-confidence when it comes to like dealing with stuff on the internet. I, over the many years I've been on the internet, have read and seen all kinds of things about myself. And I've been able to like keep on trucking. And this go around, I just wasn't able to. And it felt like a really unhealthy place for me to be. So anyways, all that to say, thank you so much for the very kind comments and things like that. I think when it comes to like where my mental health is at right now, it's definitely in a better place, but I don't want to.
I just think that anyone reacting to and hating on people for a job is legitimately crazy work. Like, do they even have a personal life? I think Zach definitely does have a personal life, but it is a weird thing to choose to do because Zach did have like a whole career, like genuinely went to college. Like, that's awesome. Like he has that, but he like stopped all that just to react to my videos. And a reaction channel in girl world is different than like a other types of reaction channels. Like there are other reaction channels out there that react to several different things with an unbiased thought process and a nuanced way of thinking, but like the actual reaction channels in girl world is usually just about me, sometimes Foodie Beauty. I mean, she has her own separate thing out there, but like it's all just like Zach is the least harmful. I will say that. Zach is the least harmful. So now I'm getting into like the bigger picture of things that like reaction channels as a whole though, they they have messed drastically with my life. They have messed up with my they have complete like I'm like stuttering. I can't even speak. I have experienced it. I know the experience I am living, and as a whole they have like genuinely ruined lots of parts of my life, my mental health, people in my life, relationships in my life, etc. How do you feel about Hecticana? That guy is weird as fuck. I've never watched him. Um, so what was I trying to say? It's just, yes, quitting all of like the fact that like Zach had a career and like quitting all of that just to react to me is strange. It's different.
Like put up this idea that like I'm great or that I'm in a perfect spot or that I'm doing the best mental health wise that I ever have. Well, that's certainly not true. That's certainly not true. I'm definitely that moment happened at a different time in my life where I was the best mental health wise. But what I guess I will say is like and without like oversharing or sharing too much about, what's going on in my life, I have been going to therapy. I've been, using some tools that my therapist has worked on with me to help, take care of myself. I have a great network of friends and people in my real life who care about me.
And that's good. Like therapy does help because you guys know I started it and we still haven't started the actual DBT part yet, but I've only had 3 appointments. So I understand why that hasn't happened. And I go into therapy and I'm just like, I have so many thoughts and so many feelings. And can you just give me some sort of advice and about this and that? And, it's a lot of that. But I'm hoping next week we actually start the DBT. I don't know. We'll see.
Have checked in on me and have made sure that I'm doing okay. And in those ways, I do feel like I'm in a better place than at least when I left YouTube nearly a month ago. We're almost, did I already talk about this? I did start filming and then I hated everything I said, so I deleted it. And I can't remember if I said how long it's been in this video or if that was the video I started recording and deleted. Girl,
Do you think that reaction channels have steered you into a right direction and in a way forced you to improve? No.
No, I really don't know, Divas.
They've done more harm than good.
But anyways, all of that to say, I think mental health wise, like it's possible that next week I could be in a bad place again.
That's relatable. For someone like me with BPD, like you guys have even seen it. 1 minute I'm crying, next minute I'm laughing. That is standard BPD bullshit. Like 1 minute I'm like, I love life. Everything in my life is so fucking spectacular. Like I live for it. The next minute I am like, I feel doomed. I feel low. I feel dread. I feel like I don't want to breathe another minute of air. Like, so I relate like to the mood swing type of deals. 100%.
Honestly, the way things have gone for me in the past, I don't know, 8 months, 9 months, I don't know how long it's been anymore. The way things have gone for me is like, it's gone from like feeling bad all of the time to, for a while it was like feel bad maybe every other day. Then I got into a place where it's like feel bad maybe every other week. And then for a while, I feel like I had a stretch of like a month's time where like every day felt great. and then this happened. And, we've gone back. I feel like I've been set back a little bit in terms of like, we've gone back to maybe every other week feels like it's bad or not great. And
that's the thing about mental health. Like no matter how much therapy you do, no matter how much you work on yourself, no matter how much medicine you take for it, whatever, because I know Zach has been doing therapy for years and years. It's like, he's prime example that therapy is not like end all be all. Like mental health, like has a mind of its own, like genuinely. And it's like, I'm able to be understanding of that. And I just feel like there's been so many times where it's like, I'm sitting here talking about my mental health in the same way that Zach is. And like, all he knows how to say to me is get a therapist. don't talk about this on the internet. Then why are you allowed to? Like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, wow, like I literally genuinely feel it in my heart where I'm like, wow, like I understand. I totally get that. Like I feel that. Like, yeah, like talk about it. Like if talking about it with a friend or through YouTube or through a therapist, like whatever helps you, like do that. And it's like, there's been so many times where Zach has just been like, get a therapist. You don't need to be talking about this online. Like, that's where I'm just like, what's with the negativity? Like, if talking about it online genuinely like makes you feel better, then do it, you know?
No, I think that's in some ways that's just how grief works. And somebody who's experienced grief at other times in my life, like this particular kind of grief has felt different than all of those times too. So it's just like, I don't know that there's ever a formula for handling it, but I'm working on it and continuing to work on it. And also probably going to hold those cards a little bit closer to my chest moving forward, hopefully. I mean, I guess that does make me think about one thing that I want to say, which is that like I have zero promises to make to you about Diva, that's not a fart. That's like a motorcycle or something outside. Also, sometimes I say that when I'm recording and then you can't even ever hear it on the actual recording.
That reminded me of that one time where there genuinely was like a gunshot outside in my live stream. And I was like, that was a gunshot. And everyone is like fully convinced I farted. I promise it genuinely was a gunshot.
But I heard it, which distracted me, which is just kind of how my brain works. And this is going to be probably very little edited. So get into it. Get into it, Divas. That was actually the biggest problem with the first take is that I kept pausing and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to edit this. Oh, I didn't really plan on editing this. I gotta start over. But anyways, all that to say is like, when it comes to like promises for anything on my channel moving forward, I can't make any, I don't want to say I'm going to do one thing and then not follow through with it or not make
relatable, because you know how many times I've been like, oh, I promise to do this and I promise to do that and I promise to do this and I promise to do that, and then I don't. I feel like you have to be in the right headspace, and I think that's really good for him that he's just like, you guys, I'm here, I'm getting better, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be like promising some sort of schedule or what I love that. Like I love that he's able to be like, yeah, sometimes like a schedule isn't it. Like sometimes mental health does come first. But anyways,
it happen for you all. I think sometimes people like to make those promises because they think that like it will hold them accountable, and then they end up just looking really foolish when they don't follow through with those things.
Relatable.
So I think on my end, it's better to leave things just like really open-ended in terms of like what I do and what I don't do. I guess maybe one thing to say that I kind of thought about is I'm going to put, and I don't know, maybe for people who, are critical of the Zachary Mike, Zachary Marie, Zachary Michael also, whoever, whatever, maybe you won't believe this, but like I put a lot of pressure on myself to try to post something Monday through Friday on this channel on top of like streaming Monday through Thursday and re-uploading like reactions from my Twitch streams to my second channel. And I am going to give myself a bit more grace with that moving forward. I think I really, for all intents and purposes, when I quit my full-time job to do YouTube back in, when was that? 2021, 2022?
Yeah, see? He quit his job to react to me. I don't know why. I don't understand. Like, I'm not someone that he likes. I'm not someone that he enjoys. I'm not someone that he gets along with. I'm not someone that he empathizes with or anything like that. Like I'm not a positive energy in his life for him, you know? Zachary Michael very rarely covers other people on his main channel. Like I'm talking his main channel. That is very focused on me. And that's just the reality of it. 95% of his content is Amberlynn coded. I don't know. It's just different.
I remember.
He never talks about you on Twitch. Yes, he does. Yeah, he does.
I think it was 2021. When I did that, I really made myself treat this.
Let me correct that. He doesn't react to me, but he does talk about me on there.
Like it was a full-time job. And in that sense, like I really tried to post daily Monday through Friday because it just like felt like that made the most sense. It kept me on a schedule. It provided some structure to my life. And I do think,
yes, a schedule and structure is so good, but like when your mental health is bad, like sometimes it's almost impossible, especially when like you're your own boss. So it's like when you're your own boss, it gets messy because for me, it's like I'll wake up and be like, well, there's no one telling me that I have to film. There's no one telling me that I have to upload. I'm having really bad mental health, so I don't have to do it. But like this new schedule that I have now, I'm not gonna lie to you, there have been days where I'm like, I do not want to film. I do not want to upload. I do not want to do this. I genuinely don't. But I don't know. I think that this schedule has like put some sort of like fuel under me where I'm like, I know you're having a bad mental health day, but you can do it. Like you genuinely can. And I've actually surprised myself that I am still like on the right path, you know?
Like I'm somebody who really like thrives with structure like that, but I also have learned that in the past few weeks that I haven't posted on YouTube that like the world hasn't burned. Like the world's kept going with or without my videos, and in that sense, like I've still, you know, been able to pay my bills and pay for the things I need and stuff like that, which I'm very grateful for. But just to say that, like, if I stopped posting with as much consistency and just like gave myself some time to maybe work on some content that might take longer than just a day to make or things like that, that maybe.
Thank you, Lime Soda. I appreciate that so much. And thank you, Orange Soda. Of course, you're still obsessed with Zach. I'm not obsessed with Zach. I do not have a channel that reflects around him, but I will say that I have been worrying about him, and there has been sort of some care of like, how is he doing? Is he okay? So when you guys said that he uploaded, I wanted to see how he's doing because there is some sort of like I said before, there is some weird care in there. No one has to understand that, which is fine. I am a weird girly pop, not gonna lie about it. So yeah, I have been wondering about him and wondering how he's doing. Doesn't make me obsessed.
You know, I'll feel a little less stressed, a little less pressed. So that's maybe the only thing that I can really say in terms of like what I can.
It's okay that you're concerned. Perfect word. I don't know how that's weird, as this is someone that like has reacted to every single one of my videos for years. Like, what is weird about me wondering how they're doing? Because I also struggle with mental health. There's nothing weird about that at all. I mean, I like to say that I'm a weird girly pop, but when it boils down to it, like there's actually genuinely nothing weird about it.
Promise, but that's less promising and more just like giving you a heads up of like, hey, maybe you're used to me posting Monday through Friday nearly every day, and perhaps we'll post a little less, or maybe I'll find a way and like keep up that schedule. I just don't want to like put pressure on myself to do those things. And I appreciate that y'all will you know, be supportive of me in that endeavor and things like that.
Because you say he's been so critical of you. I have still loved. I'm about to cry. I have still loved someone to where one time I was so low and I said I wanted to die. And they literally stared me directly in the face and told me, Google how to do it. I still loved them after they said that to me. So, no matter how critical you are of me, it's like sometimes like it genuinely does not matter. I'm not going to say who said that because it genuinely doesn't even matter. But I'm telling you that like my heart does not work the same way as everyone else's. Do I care about Jordy? No. Do I care about the ankle? No. I dislike them strongly, but do I feel some sort of I'm not crying for Zach right now, by the way, no. That's not what's happening. Hold on, let me calm the fuck down. Oh my god, what is wrong? But do I have some sort of weird concern for Zach? Yeah, why? I do not know. I do not know. Maybe because I relate to mental health. I relate to like heartbreak. I relate to missing the person that you love. I relate to the fact that, like, obviously he is struggling enough to where his therapist is like, maybe we should do DBT therapy. He's doing DBT therapy. So am I. Like, yeah, he can be critical all he wants, but like, obviously we have some similarities. Anyways, that was like a weird moment. Ignore me.
Do you want to get back to Twitch streaming? There's been so much content from Darlene Michaud that I want to react to over there. In fact, actually, like a couple videos that I was planning on reacting to before I even took a break, and then while I was on a break, I saw that she posted some other videos that seemed like they might be worth a reaction, and so I really want to do that with the folks over on Twitch. Feel free to come join us there once I do start streaming again. Twitch.tv/TheZacharyMike. I imagine for sure by next week. Like we should be back to that. Like I feel pretty confident that that's something that I can do. I will say the schedule might look a little bit different because I can't do Wednesday nights at all anymore. Well, for the time being, or for the next like 8 weeks, because I started a new drawing class that's on Wednesday nights, and
He's just yapping about
a really
Twitch.
great outlet for me creatively is to like be able to just do something creative for fun.
How would you comment that on your own account? What on earth? That's not me. That's someone else faking being me. You can like click it.
And with no expectation that like I'm doing it for any kind of like monetary value or like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not monetizing the hobby. I'm just really doing it for fun and to learn something new. This class is a figure.
I'm so sorry, Amberlynn, that your view on yourself is on that level to accept that kind of love. You have no idea.
Drawing class, so like we're drawing a like live model that's in front of us. It's been fascinating.
That's cool that Zach is doing that, because genuinely I've always wanted to do like some sort of like drawing class. Like I'm horrific at it. Like I can doodle all day long, but like to draw like a live model, I just think that's so cool. It just seems like therapeutic. Why did my Alexa just go off? That was so weird. But yeah, him taking this like drawing class probably helps drastically with his mental health as well.
And certainly like drawing the human form is a lot harder than what I was doing in my last class, which was just like still life drawings. Like a lot of, if you saw me post on Instagram, it was a lot of like vases and just like random shapes and objects. So this is a bit different because like vases can look like all kinds of things, but like you can look at something that's supposed to be a human and know like if something seems off, you know what I'm saying? But I guess that's besides the point. What I was really talking about was streaming on Twitch, and I do plan on returning to that. So please come join us over there. And if you don't want to join us over there, Twitch is free, by the way. Like I think sometimes people think that it's not free or that it's just for.
I think I've been on Twitch a total of 3 times in my life. So I think it was like 8 years ago, I had a friend who was like, sometimes I'll go on Twitch and I'll stream my video game. So if you ever want to go on there and watch me play, you can. So one day I was like, fuck it. I'm bored. I have nothing else to do. So I went on there and watched. And then one time I think Chantel, like years ago, was on Twitch. Maybe I've only done it, been on there twice then. I don't know. Twitch just seems kind of... I'm sorry that the trauma in your life has led to that attachment style. I'm just sorry because that little girl within you just wants to be loved, accepted, and understood. Yeah. And that's why, like, I don't even want to talk about it. But that's why I cry. That's why I get emotional. That's why, like, when I don't feel like I'm being loved or accepted or understood, like, genuinely, me as an adult and me as a little girl, like, just feels like, oh, we're back to like my childhood where I was unheard. Like, there were multiple times where my dad would just like beat my mom, would literally be beating my mom right in front of me. And I'm like this 8-year-old girl who would come up behind him, and like he's a big, tall guy. And I would just be wailing on his back, saying, stop, don't hurt her. Like, and he just would not listen to me or hear me. It's like, It's like things like that. Like I know that's like so drastic, but that's what formed me into having BPD is moments like that constantly, every day, every fucking day has made it to where that feeling that I felt in a moment like that, I feel that when something so tiny happens now. It's like the worst feeling in the world. And it's like people just don't get it. And that's why having BPD is such a fucking the most annoying shit. I would rather have a lipedema and lymphedema all day than fucking have to deal with this pain over this the stupidest shit in the world. Like you have no idea. Sorry. It's so dumb. Like I can't. So that's why when people are like, you do not have BPD, I'm like, bro, you have no idea. Like I cry and I'm hurting over the dumbest shit because everything hurts me as if like someone died, someone that I love more than anything. Like you just have no idea. Sorry, at the beginning of the stream, I literally told you like I felt like I was gonna cry, and here it is. Fuck. Sorry. Jesus. Your feelings are valid, Amberlynn, and it's understandable given what you've been through. I'm so sorry you experienced all of that. I hope you can heal from it. Thank you. I hope you're going over this in therapy. Yes. Of course. You have no idea. You think I'm crying a lot now. You think I'm sharing a lot now. In therapy, I literally just let loose. I let loose. You have no idea. Um, have you ever tried holding onto something cold when you feel overwhelmed? No, I haven't. It helps your nervous system regulate. Wow, I should try doing that. I have heard of like people when they have like a lot of anxiety, they'll like literally just put their face in like a bowl of ice water. Um, so one time, this is like the only time I've ever done this. I was in Wisconsin and I literally was like about to have a panic attack. And Tommy was like, go splash your face with cold water. Like, and she was like, I promise it's gonna help. Da, da, da. So I literally went to the sink and I put cold water onto my face and it like calmed me a bit. It was kind of shocking, but I guess that makes sense if like the coldness regulates you. Oh my god, I feel like my makeup's all messed up. Jesus. All right. I get so embarrassed when I cry on here. Anyway, moving on. We're almost done with the video.
Which like a large amount of the people that stream on Twitch are streaming video games. But there's also a large community of streamers on Twitch that don't stream video games. But it's free to download, and if you have a computer, you can just open it up on your browser, whichever browser you use of your choice. And you don't have to like pay to subscribe. You can just subscribe for free or follow me for free. I think that's one of the things that's confusing though, is that like you do have to pay to subscribe. And I think like if you primarily use YouTube, you think about it in the same sense that like you would subscribe to me over here. But really, it's basically subscribing is like Twitch's version of YouTube's memberships, which I don't know is not necessarily an equal comparison. But on Twitch, what that means is like you get ad-free viewing of.
I don't know why, but I just like spaced out and realized I only have 9 likes on here. It makes me feel like it reminds me because I started watching Chantel's live streams again, and like she only gets a few likes too. So then I'll like her thing. Oh my god. You know, I wish YouTube had it to where like, you know how on TikTok you can like sit there and like someone's thing hundreds of times over and over and over and over and over. I wish YouTube had that. I think that's kind of cool. Anyways, sorry. I just like spaced out and randomly thought about that.
My channel specifically, so there won't be any ads that'll pop up. You get some fun emotes.
Oh, thanks, Brandon
like
Curry.
The only perks that I have to offer.
Oh, 17 likes.
It's up to you if you want to subscribe or not. But basically, all I'm trying to say is you can watch for free, which I think sometimes people who are.
I rarely ask for likes. I it's weird of me to do because I get it. Like if you want to like it, you'll like it, and I don't know what I don't know what it does. I don't know if it helps people to get likes on here. I don't think likes do anything. I don't know.
Only from YouTube don't know that. And I like to try to offer as many free opportunities to enjoy my content as possible. And certainly, if you want to support me financially in other ways, I welcome that as well. I'll also probably, speaking of supporting me financially in other ways, after I post this, I'll probably open my cameos back up. I did have a number of them that I just declined right before I took the break because I just knew I couldn't complete them. And oh my gosh.
That's literally relatable because I will stop doing my we're at 23 likes. Thanks, guys. That's relatable because I stop doing cameos whenever I'm like, my mental health is not it. And I know a cameo seems so simple. You just say happy birthday and like talk for a few minutes, but I don't know what it is, but like it takes more energy for me to film a 3-minute cameo than it does for me to be on this live stream for 2 hours. It is the weirdest thing to me. I don't know if it's because I literally genuinely I have to be positive in the cameo. I have to exude a certain amount of energy because like you're paying money, like a lot of money. It is kind of expensive, I will say. It's a lot of money for me to like say happy birthday or whatever it may be. So it's like I totally relate. I'm glad that Zach turned that off because having to like force yourself to like having to force yourself to be super uppity when you feel so low is like it's horrific. So the fact that like he's opening his cameos again is again another indication that his mental health is improving, and that's a good thing.
I imagine you had to hear that one. I imagine you had to hear that one this time. Anyways, if you were hoping to
JB.
get one of those before I went on the break, and I had to like decline it. Maybe the time has passed if it was like for a birthday or something. But I'd be happy to do those moving forward. Let's see. Oh, and then in terms of content, I'm sure like people are gonna ask about like my thoughts on Amberlynn. To be
Amberlynn, my name is Curie, not as in wait. My name is Curie as in curious, not Curry. Oh, Curie. Wait, so like Curie? Curie? I have to practice now. I feel bad. Curry. So Curie. Okay, I'll try my very hardest to remember that. Okay.
Moving forward. Let's see. Oh, and then in terms of content, I'm sure like people are gonna ask about like my thoughts on Amberlynn. To be honest with you, I really truly haven't kept up with anything, which has been
That's not true though, because in his Discord, never mind.
really peaceful. Honestly, I did.
See, he just admitted that it's been peaceful to not like be watching my content, which I don't even know if I 100% believe that. But like the fact that he's even saying that just goes to show that like watching my content is not good for him. Reacting to my content is not good for him. Like, yeah.
Before I filmed this video today, it took some time to like just skim over things that are seemingly going on. I don't know. It seems like Amberlynn just got right back into, you know, the cycle of everything, of dieting, of not dieting, of
I'm dieting.
Responding to critical comments or haters or things like that. So it honestly maybe doesn't seem like I missed too much. I also, you know, haven't decided how, if, when, etc. I'm going to cover her content either. It's something I still want to think a little bit more about and see what that looks like. Because
I think he will he will definitely go back to reacting to me. I have a feeling because this isn't like a cocky or whatever, like it's a fact that I'm the moneymaker. Like he gets the most views when he reacts to me. But I just feel like maybe he can switch up something, go about it differently because I know for me, like when something is not working on YouTube, I switch it up and try something else. And that's why so many people are like, Amberlynn, make up your mind, like blah blah blah. Like I get it. Amberlynn probably thinks I'm probably pretty fly for a white guy. You know it. You know it. I'm dieting. I'm going to Hawaii in 3 weeks. Oh my god. I'm so jealous. Have fun. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. Oh my god. Live for that.
I missed like 3 weeks worth of her content, and it also felt really peaceful. And yeah.
If it felt okay, this is, and I know a lot of people don't like taking Amber Lynn's advice because a lot of people like dehumanize me. Like genuinely, they don't think of me as a human. I am capable of critical thinking, and I do have some smart opinions. I am smart with certain topics. Like I'm not just purely dumb. I'm not just ditzy 24/7. Like I do have a brain up here, and I do have a heart. I do have experience. But if you ever find yourself saying the words, wow, without that in my life, whatever it may be, it could be a person, it could be an activity, whatever it is, without that blank in my life for 3 weeks has left me more peaceful. Really think about that for a minute. If you are more peaceful without something, leave it behind. You do not need that anymore. That says a lot. That genuinely says a lot about whatever that thing is. Obviously, you don't need that in your life. I mean, that's pretty actually obvious, I think.
Yeah. And I was like, I saw a couple things from Chantal that might be worth talking about or interesting. I also saw while I went on break that a new season of 1,000 Pound Sisters was announced, and or maybe is today April 15th.
You know what's crazy? 1,000 Pound Sisters is coming back, and I literally haven't even finished the last season. What am I doing with my life? I don't know. I need to obviously finish the last season before I start on to the new season. But yeah, that's coming back.
I think maybe premiering tonight. I think maybe premiering tonight. So I had it in my head that like while I was on this break, I was gonna watch all of the episodes of the last season that I hadn't finished, and then I did that today.
We both didn't watch the last season. I'm not gonna lie, the last season felt boring to me. I don't know what it was. It felt boring to me. And that's the only reason why I stopped watching something is if like it starts to feel boring. So maybe I just need to get back into it, pick it up a little bit more. We'll see.
Because honestly, in my head, I was like, I maybe missed 4 or 5 episodes, but I think I counted and I'm like 7 episodes behind on that. So I would like to get back into those girlies as well, and get caught up on that. So there's just lots of things I'd like to do. One thing I will say is like I had in my head that I was gonna like pre-record a bunch of content so that whenever I came back, I could just start posting, and that didn't happen either. and that's part of the reason why like I'm really just here today.
So that's weird that he said that he was going to pre-record a bunch of content and then just start posting, because it's like, why did you? For me, if I'm not posting, it's because I can't record. My mental health is like too bad. So it's like that, I don't know, that confused me, but I don't have to, I'm not an actual reaction channel. An actual reaction channel who's reacting to me, if I would have said that, they would have dissected that like through and through, but I'm not going to sit here and dissect. I'm just going to take everything at face value, which is the way that it should be, you know?
Saying like I'm back because I think that's what it's going to take for me to kind of get back into the groove, into the swing of things, and yeah, so here we are, divas. here we are. Yeah, anything else?
I don't pre-record anymore. Just like the day prior, like I film something the day prior, it goes up the next day. Besides my weekly vlog, obviously, my weekly vlog, that's the point, you know, I'm recording a little bit each day.
I don't know. I just really appreciate you all for being so patient with me, so understanding. I personally really needed this break. I feel very fortunate that I'm able to take a break, that I was able to take some time away. You know, I've said this about Amber Lynn, and I'll say it about myself, but I fully understand that like it is not the norm for probably the majority of people in my audience that they are able to take like extended amounts of time off from working. And so I know that I am beyond privileged and blessed to be able to do that. I really do, and I don't take that lightly. I
absolutely agree with that.
Imagine if I was in this situation in like my last professional job, like my last professional 9-to-5 job. There are things in those situations that you can take like time off or time away or things like that. So I imagine like I potentially could have done something like that in a job, but like it's not lost on me that many people can't do this, and so I just appreciate that y'all are still here, that y'all still wanted to come back. You're still interested in what Zachary Marie is up to and wants to do on the internet, and what fascinates me, what's interesting to me. And I hope you will continue going on that ride with me to check out and see what's up and what's happening over here. Yeah, I'm like, is there anything else? Poe is here, but he's in his dog bed that's on the floor. So, and I don't want to disturb him because because he seems so peaceful back there. I just looked again, and he's like in a little donut, rolled up and curled up. So
Amberlyn, we're planning a holiday for the members. Are you in or no? I'm literally the. What am I trying to say? If there's a holiday for the members, then duh. Where are we going? Oh, Bora Bora. All right.
I don't want to bother him, but yeah, that might be all I have.
Vegas.
That might be all I have, divas.
You're not a member, though.
I think we're gonna wrap it up there. I really do. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, for coming back, for being awesome, for sticking around. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching, for coming back, for being awesome, for sticking around. I appreciate it. Y'all are iconic. I hope y'all are doing well and taking care of yourselves as well, to the best of your abilities, to the best, to the extent that you can, that you're able. And otherwise, I'll be back soon. I'll be back in a video again soon, hopefully. Hopefully you'll see me on your screens again soon, as in within this week. I don't want to say like tomorrow, but you know, sometime soon. We're gonna get back to posting, divas. I'm here. I'm queer. Get used to it. All right. Oh God, now I really am disgruntled.
That photo. Why does he look so angry in that little photo right there? Did you see it? Oh, why does he look like that?
All right. I'm gonna shut the fuck up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Well, there's that. I'm glad that he's doing better because I know how it feels. You know? All right. It was my first time ever being hit on. When? I went to Vegas as a little girl, I think 10 or 11. A man hit on me outside of a shop. When you were 10 or 11? What in the world? The pic is giving mugshot. Mugshotties. What the hell? Come to Oregon. Oh my God, you live in Oregon? What the hell? I love Oregon. I love Washington State as well. Yeah. Amber, you look sad. Did you lose in bingo? I am sad I didn't lose in bingo. Oh yeah, speaking of bingo, a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, Amberlyn spends so much money at bingo." It all evens out, like, because when I win, it's like usually a big amount. Like last time I won, it was like 500, and then I won again, it was like 50, and then again it was like 75. Like it all evens out. Like when I go, it's like you go and you're paying for a session, so it's like a whole session type deal. So yeah. Emerson, Amber, look at me. Why? I grew up in OK, and bingo was a staple of growing up there. Yeah, it's like everyone loves the bingo. And so me and my friend, we're now we have literally graduated. We have gone from meeting at bingo to becoming bingo buddies to then becoming friends, where we only see each other at bingo, but then we started texting. So we graduated to that. And now we're graduating to, we're actually going to go eat somewhere first and then go to bingo this coming, I don't know which day, I forget, but we're like graduating into like actual friends. And then I think we're going to go to bingo. Like I'm going to go to bingo with her one of these days coming up, instead of like just meeting her there, you know. We're graduating, folks. It's hard to make friends as an adult, but We both love bingo. Like I love it so much. And it's not even about like, oh, the winning, the this and the that. Like I just love games. Like I'm a game girl. I like to do things with my hands. Like I like Legos. Like that's just how I am. I'm gonna be doing so much Lego after this because I feel like I need to just be zen with myself. Fuck the world. Do you guys ever feel that? Fuck the world. I'm just closing off. I'm not gonna talk to a single soul. I'm just gonna be spending time with myself tonight for sure. Good on you for making friends for real. It's rough because I don't trust people, so that's also like hard too. And it's just like, ugh. But we're getting there. Like we're graduating. We're going through the steps, you know. Because I met her months ago, so it's been months. So, um, who's Russell Adler? Hold on. Let me Google this person. Bitch, what? What? Okay. I can't. Sausage, green beans, and potatoes. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Stop. I made a TikTok of me eating my food today. It was like this big plate of like my cottage cheese situation. Remember my cottage cheese and mustard situation? We're getting back into that because I want that to be like my big bulky meal of the day. So hopefully it can like tide me over. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But um would you do fruit and cottage cheese? So I did have some fruit on the plate. Look at that sweet love muffin. But I didn't put it with the cottage cheese. You know? Are you aware that when you take food into your mouth with a fork, you hold onto it with your tongue? Huh? I have noticed that sometimes I'll put my tongue out, like, when I'm going to, like, take a bite, I'll be like my mom does the same thing. So, I really feel like I am my mother. My mom pronounces moment the same way as me. My mom pronounces both the same way as me. My mom eats extremely fast like I do. My mom doesn't chew a lot like I don't. My mom likes her food extra piping temperature hot just like I do. I like milk in my ice cream just like she does. I genuinely think when I was a kid before I was put into foster care, like I was molded into her. Like it's so weird. Like what is this? Oh my god. So cute. Um, have I tried roasting Brussels sprouts in the oven? I haven't. I do Ebo, salt, and pepper, and then squeeze a little lemon on it afterwards. Wow. Okay, I could try that. Um, a crispy Brussels sprout. I mean, I'm sure I would like it. I like them raw. I like them cooked in a pan. I like them however way. Like I've liked them in all ways. The only way I do not like them is in the steamable bags where you steam them in the microwave. That is disgusting. I am not down with that. Like that is so gross. I can't. Like it literally makes me want to puke. So, will you ever go back to public lives? Yeah, I'll do a couple. I haven't in a hot minute, but I probably should for sure. Yeah, steamed is like no. I love a green onion. Are you joking me? I ate a salad with lettuce, onions, avocado, tomato, boiled eggs, and for dressing, just salt. Oh, that sounds good. Take out the tomatoes. Take out the tomatoes. But everything else sounds good. Cool Whip and blueberries. What if the blueberries were frozen? I do like a frozen blueberry, but like a regular texture blueberry, I don't know. I'm weird with textures, but yeah. Yes, I also like frozen grapes. Oh, I don't know what it is. It tastes like candy. I'm like, how? Okay, so a grape is good, right? But then when you freeze it, I don't understand. It like genuinely tastes like candy. I'm like, what is it doing? Like, what happens in the freezer that I don't know about? Like, so weird. Um, did you ever try the nature cereal thing from TikTok? No, with the frozen fruit and coconut water. Stop. I loved watching those videos mainly because it gave me ASMR. I would totally try that actually. That'd be fun for a vlog. But it was just ASMR for me, like the way it all sounded like in the bowl and then they would like take a bite. Oh my god. I loved the sounds of it. I know that's weird. I'm weird. I also love putting onion in the oven for about an hour and it's such a good snack. Have you heard of the onion boils on TikTok? I want to try that so bad, but I'm not gonna lie to you. My oven makes the craziest noise, and I'm like, what is wrong with it? I think it's like broke. I've used the oven like twice, and both times were when my mom was over and we were like cooking like a dinner together. And my mom's like, what the fuck is this noise? She didn't say it like that, but yeah. Um onion boils is delicious. Oh my god, it sounds so good. Ew, orange soda. Why, Otta? That is disgusting. No, not a boil like that, like a seafood boil, like a Stop. Ew. I can't. I do the onion boil and egg boils with the same Cajun spice type deals. Oh my god, Emerson, please make me some. Please make me some. I'll give you my address. I'm joking. No, I won't. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm drooling. I'm literally drooling. That sounds so good. I can't. Mm. I think I'm getting a little hungry. What about you guys? I have a recipe I call cracked chicken salad. Oh my god, I need to know it. I need to know it. Do you need to know it? Oh, shrimp and grits. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Oh, doesn't it, the baby? Doesn't it, the baby? She's getting so old, you guys. I just can't with it. Oh. I had poke for dinner, salmon and avocado. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Yeah, Amberlyn, hungry read. You got that right. Do I like pugs? Yes. Seafood boil. Oh my god, yes. I was gonna get a seafood boil as one of my takeouts last week, but I last minute decided on Indian food instead. So now I'm like still craving that freaking seafood boil. It's just so expensive. Um I had the best salad today. Black beans, red onions, cheese, avocados, and beef brisket. Ooh, I would try it. You could cook it at home. I've never done that. What even is seafood boil? Oh my god, please don't get me started. So, you can have any like, the place I get it from, you can have any sort of like, they have, like, different sauces for it, but I do the Cajun, duh, spicy, duh. But I get, crab legs, shrimp, which I only eat a couple shrimp because texture of shrimp is kinda sausage, potatoes, corn on the cob. Oh my god, so good. And it's just, like, messy. Like, it's so messy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, you're about to you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" I literally take my shirt off when I eat a seafood boil because one time I got, like, some droplings, and because it's I don't know if it's, like, butter, I don't know, I don't really know, but, it, like, stained my shirt forever, so I was like, "Fuck." So I literally take off my clothes when I eat seafood boil, I'm not lying, and I have a whole fucking paper towel thing right next to me. Like, if you guys saw me eat this in a vlog, you would die. Like, you would die. You'd be like, "This girl is great." You need a bib. A bib doesn't even work. Did I say potatoes? Also potatoes. I almost died from one time. You guys, that whole choking on a potato thing was 100% real. I was high as a kite. Me and Feline, I think I had seafood boil. Pretty sure she had pizza. We're watching TV. I think it was like 90 Day Fiance, and we're both just like high as a kite. And I'm just like do 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 do, like not paying attention. I did not chew my potato, and I literally was about to die. And she saved my life. Like genuinely saved my life. If I was alone, so now when I eat potatoes. I'm obviously more cautious and I think more, and obviously I don't get high like to that extent anymore at all in the slightest. So it was terrifying. I like literally did die, I think, for like half of a second. Like it was so scary. Do you have the live chat on replay? I think so. It should be, yeah. Do you miss getting high? Sometimes I still do the Delta 8. I still do it. And I found a brand where I don't like get the munchies per se. So that's fun. I don't remember the brand though, because I literally go into the smoke shops and I'm just like, where's your Delta 8? Like, this is literally how it goes. I'm just like, so where's your Delta 8? And they're like, oh, it's all right here. And then I always just say, oh, what's the best one? And then they just give me some random one. I know that's like so not good, but. Are you doing oracle readings for this live? I could do a couple. Let's just do a couple real quick. Because I only have 4 minutes left. So maybe you guys can get a couple minutes extra with me. I'll just do a couple. What am I a pickle person? Yes. You guys have to let me know what which one do I want to do? We'll do the life happens one. So I'm not going to do explanations. I'm just going to give you guys exactly what the card says. And if you feel it within you, just be intuitive on what you think it means for you. Cassidy, I'm going to do you first, okay? All right. Cassidy. Cassidy has hobby, who's next type deal. Okay, Sandy Cheeks. Happiness. Oh my god, isn't that so pretty? I don't know. This deck, I don't like to have favorites, but so pretty. Nori. Nori got Envy. Oh, that is so cute. I don't know why. Envy. Interesting. All right, next is Juniper. Juniper got counseling. Oh. All right. Alex. Ooh. Alex got responsibility. And sometimes, like, look at the word, look at the picture. Little pancakes. Got longing. I don't want to say your name wrong. Kiri. This is for you. Oh, that one popped out fast. Heartbroken. Oh no. Hibachi disco. Nope. Nothing. Hibachi disco. That's weird. Oh, I think that's it. Yep. Truth. Lime soda. This is for you. Wusa. Lauren Otto. Rock bottom. Oh my god, I can't. Wait, I was about to say someone's name. Fuck. Okay. Orange soda. Naive. If I get with my crush, I'm gonna say it's Amber. Amber who got us together. Okay, Alex. Cinnabon. And thank you for the super chat. Ooh. Love. Cinnabon got love. Aww. All right, LC, this is for you. Ooh, it popped out. Move on. Ooh, damn, that popped out fast. Okay, Caitlin. Gamble. JD Bug. Crisis. JB. Oh. Say less. All right. There we go. I did quite a few. I love that deck so much, you guys. I love that so much. That deck is so pretty. Oh, that was fun. Good. I'm glad you think so. We could do a few minutes at the end of each live if you guys want to, just very quick. Do you know what wusa means? You know, not 100%. I have heard the word before. Let me look it up for you. It's a phrase used to calm yourself down, especially in a stressful or emotional situation. Huh. Oh, Sandy, you're having a baby girl. Congratulations. Oh my God. Should do a poll to see how many people here are LGBT. Okay. Let me see. Start a poll. Where's the little... Oh. Boopity-doo. Okay. There we go. I'm gayer than Amber. Whatever. Oh my God. I'm the gayest of them all. We could have been doing polls this whole time. I mean, yeah. We need to add polls to the lives for sure. Oh. Oh, I didn't know you guys liked polls that much. Wow, there's a lot of LGBTQ plus. So there's only 42 votes, but there's way more than that watching me. So who is not voting? That's the real question. That is the real tea. I just want you to know it's anonymous. You can't see who's voting for what, can't see nothing like that. So if that's what you're worried about. I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. Anyway. All right. The poll is ended, folks. We have a lot of gays up in here. We have a lot of gays up in here. I love that. Anyway, gaybies. I'm gonna go now. Yeah. I used to watch RuPaul's Drag Race. What the Drag Race. Good night, Lynn. Good night, Lauren. The Delta 8 is hitting Amberlyn. No. Last time I smoked, I think it was over the weekend, so it's been a few days. But, the live was just you watching Zach. I felt like I talked a lot about myself while watching that. I thought it was kinda cool because it gave me, different things to talk about, and I don't know. I kinda like the reaction. Maybe I can react to something else next time, maybe not. I don't know. Who knows? But I did a lot of talking and responding to you guys, and yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Toodaloo.